Hello and welcome to McDevitt Middle School in Waltham as the KMS basketball team takes on the Benchwarmers. This is the pre-show before the game starts, but this is the second game of the season for KMS basketball. I'm Josh Kamara, and alongside is James Burke. James?
Hey, happy to be here in Waltham, my backyard. So let's get it going. Bounce back week for KMS.
Has to be. There's a lot of storylines coming out of tonight's game and from last week. We know Mick was the first one on the court today. There's a lot to kind of dissect before the game starts.
I mean, Josh, I've been watching Kirk staring down this young Belmont team. I want to mention this team is young from Belmont. You know, a lot of 22, 23-year-olds they can run. Heard from a source they gassed out last week and lost their first game. But they are talented. They got a kid, Thomas, 13, who's really good, played at Framingham State. So big week for KMS.
Oh, big week for KMS and a huge week for Coleman. This is probably one of the biggest games of his athletic career. Can you dissect that a little bit for me, James?
Without a doubt, all eyes are on Coleman this week. I heard he had a pretty good practice besides that, blocking his own teammate. But all eyes are on Coleman. I want to see how he plays a little more aggressive. Not hanging out the three-point line. Let's get in the paint. That's where big boys belong.
Oh, 100%. I know listening to Kirk's show as well, he talked about slowing the pace down. Kind of at the beginning of that game last week, they were able to slow the pace down, play at their tone. As you mentioned, this Belmont team, or a couple Belmont natives for the Benchwarmers, they're going to play fast pace. What can Kirk's team do to slow them down?
Hey, just have Kirk run the team. Have I don't know who's starting, but see if Mutt can lead them, play point guard. I don't know who else to start. Is Gus starting tonight? Is he coming off the bench? I know they like his energy. Curious to see what Kirk does with his starting lineup.
Lots of questions here at McDevitt Middle School. We are just watching another game, but we will be starting shortly within the next 10 minutes for KMS basketball's second game of the season. As James and I mentioned, so many storylines. And one of the biggest storylines of all is some of the teammate turmoil going on. Does it seem like they've resolved a lot of that, or is some of these issues going to plague them in this second game?
Hey, we'll find out. We'll find out in 2 minutes and 6 seconds when this game wraps up. I think they can. I think they're mentally tough. With Kirk being their leader, I think they pull this one out. I think it's gonna be a nail biter, but Kirk's leadership will lead them to a victory, the first win. Maybe dinner at the Chateau tonight. We'll see.
Hey, that is very close. Waltham Restaurant. Shout out to the Chateau. But back to this, James, one of the biggest questions that I had, and you kind of alluded to already, what would or at least we're going to get into Kirk's mind here. What is the starting lineup that you would roll out for game 2?
Great question, Josh. Got to be Kirk. I think you start Mutt. I think Mutt, obviously Beanbag Ron. I think you start Coleman and Patrick Ford. I think that's what I would do.
Cinema Lords maybe coming off the bench. We were high on him last week.
We love the guy. I lost track of his fouls. I didn't know he had 4 fouls. That's why he didn't play a lot in the second half. I would have him come off the bench. That's what I would do, I think.
And I think one of the biggest things, me and you've kind of talked about this before the game, who's going to be that third guy to step up? We know that Kirk led the team in points last week. We know Beanbag Ron was unbelievable. Scrapper on the court. Who's going to be that third guy to step up for Team KMS?
I think it has to be Patrick Ford. I heard he had a great practice. They said he was one of the top 2 players at practice. In warm-ups, he looks unbelievable. So I think it's got to be Patrick Ford if they want to win tonight.
Another quiet guy, but looked pretty good in the warm-ups last week, John and Warren. I'd like to see a little bit more tenacity out of him and a little bit more scrappiness out of him as well. He looked pretty good in the warm-ups
really tentative last week. I don't know if he was just getting a feel or didn't want to force anything. I know he suspended the first half. That changed a few times throughout the week.
I forgot it. That is a big storyline, a lot of storylines.
Hey, teammates sending flowers this week. That was kind of nice. I think they're going to rally together and get a win. I'm really, really curious to see Mick. I know he guaranteed 8 points. I would take the under on that, but that's just me.
Oh, boy. And it seems almost as the stands are slowly packing in here, it seems almost like this could feel like a home game for Team KMS.
I think so. A lot of Minifans showing up right now. It's also hot in here. It is like a sauna. It's not Belmont Hill.
They are literally playing as if they are at the Miami Stadium in Miami. That could play a huge factor in some of these guys, especially the guys lacking cardio for Team KMS.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get this one going.
We've got a close one here, 54-57. just a couple. This could be one of the teams that Team KMS sees within the next few weeks, so something to look out for here. But I do want to stress one thing that you've already mentioned as well. This Benchwarmers team is 0-1.
0-1. Yep.
You got to feel good about that. They
Yep.
lost last week, and I think it was Coleman who came on the show and said he feels pretty good. He watched them, he scouted them a little bit, and he noticed that I think that they can compete with them, was some of his words.
I think so too. So yeah, we'll see. This team's young though. They're gonna run. So we'll see if the guys are in shape. We'll see if that practice, taking labs, see if all that helped. Gus walking by the table right now looks locked in. See him running down the hallway a few times. Headphones. He dropped the headphone on the court and almost tripped the ref, but he's locked in.
He's doing some stretches to get his.
He stretched more than any player I've ever seen in my life.
Now we know the storyline. One of the other storylines coming out of last week was him leaving. We did confirm that he did throw up. Do you think a little bit of nerves settling in before this game too? A lot of eyes on him as well tonight.
Yeah, for sure. You never know what you're going to get with Gus. That's the exciting. This game, I cannot wait.
And Kirk, I really want to stress this. He is dialed in. He's got the jersey on, kind of setting the tone with that red. I mean, these guys look locked in.
They got that Waltham High red on, home of the Hawks. He has been, I said this at the start of the pregame, he's been staring at those kids. He's staring a hole at them. So we'll see. I think those kids are going to be nervous too. So
for sure. We got the cameras on, the bright lights in McDevitt Waltham. We are almost shortly done with this game. And once we are done with this, we will get you to your second KMS basketball game. But again, James, I cannot stress as enough. We've got Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, Masvidal over this.
He's
saying what's up.
He's saying what's up. But I cannot stress enough how hot it is in here. Just stepping out of this gym and into the hallway is like a fresh breath of air.
Oh, for sure. That's going to play a role too. A lot of subs early. I think a lot of guys are going to get winded. As of right now, Masvidal's team's looking to go 2-0 though, hitting some big free throws. Going to go up 3 right now, miss free throws. So this team will have a chance. So we'll see. One team's going to go 2-0.
And a little bit later, we will give you our 3 points. We're just going to drop a quick little tease there. James's 3 points to success for Team KMS to get a victory tonight. And another storyline that is kind of flown under the radar. I know he's in the producer's booth with us, but Justin Trudell will be suiting up tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Making his KMS debut. I can't wait. I'm excited to see it. See him banging with the big boys down low, out of presence, some hard fouls, no easy baskets. That's what Coleman needs to do tonight.
Yeah, and I could not agree with Kirk anymore with how much Coleman seemed to be. He was living by the three-point line, that European style, thinking like he's Nikola Jokic. He needs to get down low. They need to utilize that size tonight for Team KMS.
An observation, Kirk and Mutt have been talking the entire time watching this game. Patrick Ford standing right next to him just so everyone can kind of get a feel of what's going on. But this is, I don't want to say it's a must-win game, but I'm going to say it's a must-win game. You cannot start 0-2.
Oh, definitely not. And especially, a big shot by here. Massive shot as the clock winds down in this one.
For the winner, Masvidal
off the mark.
Oh, are we going to OT?
I'm not quite sure, James, but
I think we are.
John and Warren taking a couple.
It's overtime.
Wow, we are in overtime of game one. But again, we talked about a little bit small schedule. It's only 6 games this season. You don't want to get in that 0-2 hole. I know a lot of NFL teams talk about it.
Is there
professionals?
I don't want to cut you off, Josh. Is there no overtime here?
There is overtime. I mean, in the SSC leagues that I have played in, there is overtime. Okay, and it looks to me like this could be an overtime.
There's a lot of people on the court right now.
But it looks, we are also kind of clearing the benches here. Team KMS is going to be sporting the red. Benchwarmers will be sporting the white.
John and Warren walking by.
Hey, we need him to be dialed in.
Big second half for him. He's got to come in locked in. He owes his team. So we'll see.
Again, I cannot stress this, and this will be the sentiment, the message throughout this game too. Who will be number 3 to step up for this team, James?
Yeah, as we covered before, I think it's going to be Patrick Ford. Possibly. John and Warren, Cinema Lords. They all need to do their part. Like to see Mutt get a little aggressive too.
And a quick update for you guys here. We have just under 2 minutes and running in this overtime game. Masvidal's team is looking to stay undefeated. Quick little late buzzer beater here for the white team. Not quite sure what their team name is, but just a quick little delay. But we will get you to the second game of Team KMS. I'm just going to give you a quick little ad read here from Milton's. Spring is here in Milton's. The store for men has brought in everything you need to make it through the summer. Check out the spring collections from Pete Millar, Faraday, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, a special of mine there, and Johnny O. Go to one of the stores, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall, or you can shop online at miltons.com. They also have new arrivals in dress and casual shoes from Cole Haan, Johnson and Amp, Murphy and Stacy Adams. If you're getting married or attending a wedding, Milton's buy one, get one free suit event is going on right now. They also have a wide selection of suit separates from Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, and Tommy Hilfiger, which are all on sale right now. Again, Milton's is the original sponsor of the Kirk Minahan, not just KMS. At Milton's, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. Shop and support Milton's at miltons.com.
The team just did avoid a potential disaster. Gus forgot his jersey at his house.
Oh boy. So so you have an extra jersey?
I have an extra jersey, thankfully.
Thank God for Justin.
So,
Thank God.
but very scary there. But we're good. We're good. We're good to go.
Awesome.
Just
need all the bodies tonight with it being so hot in here. Typical Gus, just never know what you're going to get with him.
And I think, again, one thing to stress is all this mental hurdles for this team. I mean, we were talking about the guy pacing back and forth in front of the table. He's bringing the energy, almost forgot his jersey at home, but is saved by Justin, who will be suiting up for KMS tonight.
Yeah, a lot of headlines, a lot of things going on here. 3-point game with 17 seconds left. Also, a few comments tonight. We're wearing our favorite NFL teams. I didn't even realize that. So, hey.
Go Cowboys, Patriots. Unfortunately, they don't play this year. We'll see how well Drake May can be for you guys. I mean, I know OTAs was kind of a struggle for non-contact, but we'll get there in New England, I guess.
17 seconds left. Look like Drummond's team took a timeout. Masvidal, they're talking right now. So, hopefully get our game going. Hopefully it's not double overtime. That would be devastating.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, Team KMS, Kirk himself, they're locked in. They look ready to go. A lot of them kind of doing their pregame warm-ups, just kind of locking in. And again, James, I cannot stress enough the mental hurdles.
Yep.
I mean, getting jerseys, flowers being sent for approval. I mean, just so much. Certain players wanting players off the team.
Yep.
A lot to kind of corral themselves with through tonight.
Yeah, Mutt stirring up the pot, So I think they get over these hurdles tonight. They get a win. That's what I think.
I hope so. They're going to be going up against a young gun team, a couple Belmont natives there, the bench warmers. Both teams 0-1. We will have that shortly for you guys. Still about under 20 seconds left in this overtime as the red team takes a couple free throws here.
Gus has not stopped moving since we've been here. We got here like 7:10. He's taking a tour of the school. There. He's been all over the place.
Couple claps there. Got the shooting sleeve on and everything. I'm very curious to see. I know a lot of talk of the town was how many times he hit the deck last week. If you had to guess, how many times tonight?
Sorry, say that again.
How many times is Gus going to hit the deck tonight?
Oh, I mean, I said the over-under is 4. 4 for sure tonight. Face plants, probably 2. But that's the great thing about Gus. He's going to give everything he has, good or bad. And that's why I love it. Looks like the game is over. Looks like KMS is taking the floor, get some warm-ups. Coleman locked in too.
Again, big game here for Coleman's athletic career. We need to see a lot out of him. Number 54, we got Gus absolutely smoking a layup on the layup line.
Like Globetrotters there. I don't know what's going on with Gus, but Mutt looks locked in too. I will say Mutt's kind of got the old and one shorts going on. They're Nike, but they look like Skip to My Lou shorts, that used to wear back in the day. I like it. Old school Mutt here.
And again, interested in seeing what that starting lineup is. But again, if you are joining us, hello and welcome from McDevitt Middle School in Waltham. This is the second game of the KMS basketball season as the KMS basketball team will be taking on the Benchwarmers.
From Belmont. Benchwarmers from Belmont. A lot of Marauders over here. I would say the two players to look out for are number 13 and number He's not on the floor right now, but his name is Will. We'll get you his number shortly. Yeah, these kids are young, like we said, so.
Got to keep up with the pace here. A couple missed shots, missed layups again.
Side of the backboard by Coleman right there again. That is unbelievable.
Doing his warm-ups, kind of trying to maybe a little ritual here. I know we did this a little bit last week, stretching out there.
I will say, Josh, Mick does not have on those the long sleeve, pants there and shirt. He's going, he's letting the skin out today. So he hasn't taken a shot still. It's been 2 weeks. He hasn't taken a shot, and he guaranteed 8 points. So we'll see what happens.
A lot to dissect. We'll see if he is mentally checked in. I want to see, and again, here's Cinema Lords here taking up a couple shots. We'll see how he looks in the pre-games. Airballed that one, so not a solid start there.
He's rocking the cargo shorts, though. That is locked in for the season, I guess.
Got the jorts.
Coleman,
the
nice
cargos.
little Tim Duncan there, huh? Off the backboard.
And that's what he needs to do, James. Use that body down low, be aggressive, and use that size.
100%. I'm excited. I can't wait for this to start. Beanbag Ron looks a little, maybe that weight might hurt them. I will say, one thing to look out for is cramping. It's really hot here. We're sweating. It's like a sauna in here. So we don't have that nice Belmont Hill AC in here. Waltham, some budget cuts going on. So new high school going on. So tough times in Waltham right now.
Oh, for sure. Hopefully Justin provided those snacks for Team KMS. Beanbag Ron Kirk leading the charge here, locked in. We are just almost about to get underway. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2 20-minute halves. The clock runs. I believe the clock does stop under 1 minute in the second half. I can get a confirmation. I think James is approving a nod.
I believe so.
Confirmation nod there.
So.
But 2 20-minute halves. And again, I'm very curious. The second we find out this starting lineup, we will announce that for you, ladies and gentlemen. But again, just in case you were joining us, Team KMS's second game here, sporting the red. We got a little bit of an early start for you guys. And again, I cannot wait for this game to tip off.
One thing, Gus, Justin let us know he forgot his jersey. Luckily, Justin had a second one. Looks like Belmont's having the same issue over here. They have a kid, I think his name's Will, talking to them, saying he doesn't have a jersey, so we'll see what they do.
Got the white kind of some type of interaction going on here with the refs.
No, the other player is number 9, so 13 and 9 on Belmont you want to look out for. Those are the young guns on their team.
Definitely something to look out for here, as right now, as you can see on the screen here, Justin Trudell joining the lineup. This is a quick pre-game speech and huddle from Kirk Minahan. James, can you give us your 3 points to victory, your 3 keys to the game for Team KMS in this one?
For sure. We went over this pre-game, but what's going to happen with Mick? Physically, mentally, he's got a lot going on health-wise. Some players weren't sure if it was safe for him to play. That would be my first key, is what does Mick give you? Also, who's going to be the third guy to step up? I think it needs to be Patrick Ford. Can Coleman give you any points? And third, I think this is Coleman's the biggest game of his athletic career. All eyes are on him. I'm excited. We're going to find out what's going off right now. We're going to do a jump. I will say, for those wondering, he did take a knee. He did.
Coleman took a knee before the game started. Justin Trudell joining us in the booth, but will also be sporting the red for Team KMS as we await just moments before tip-off here for Team KMS's second basketball game, and we will get you that starting lineup the second we know. And here we go.
Yeah, Beanbag, Rod, Coleman, Mutt, Ford, and Kirk, as we predicted on the pre-show.
Here we go here. Beanbag Ron, number 11. Patrick Ford, 12, 14. Kirk Minahan, number 54. All eyes on Coleman. And Mutt, who made a halftime
getting the start. Halfway, Mutt
is getting the start. Here we go. Just about to tip off, and that tip-off is won from the bench warmers.
I will say Beanbag Ron taking the jump. He's got a lot of hops in that. He's super athletic. I want to see how they cover number 12, the big guy. Coleman's on him.
Thomas in the corner looking for a shot.
Good defense,
Great
Mutt.
defense,
Great defense
from Mutt. Shout out Mutt Stack.
The fans are into it in Waltham.
Hey, and this feels like a home game for Team KMS. Looks like Beanbag Ron will be the one to deliver the ball up the floor.
Coleman down low a little bit, setting some picks, slow it down a little.
Here we go.
Coleman calling for the ball down low. I like that. Be aggressive.
Kirk for 3. Off the mark there. Beanbag
That's
Ron
hustle.
hustles, keeps
That's
that
great
in,
hustle.
and it
Let's got
stays
it.
with Team KMS.
That's great hustle right there. Set it up, take it. Oh, they're young. Oh, foul.
And
right
a foul
there.
there. I like the way Mutt's playing.
Looks like he
Keeping his
jammed
head
his
on
finger
straight.
there, Josh.
Something to look out for, James. Can't afford any more injuries for Team KMS.
Let's get Patrick Ford a shot here.
Beanbag Ron orchestrating the offense here. Looking for something. Driving. Takes the layup. And it is in! Off the backboard. Beanbag Ron kicks off the game with a 2.
Wow, that's a great take. Kind of wild shot off the backboard, but he gets it to go.
Here we go. 32. They gotta limit this transition.
It looks like they're playing a little zone here. I like it.
this
I like it. A
early
lot of
start.
communication. That's a good job by Mutt and Kirk there talking Beanbag wrong. Ford.
32 for 3 off the mark. Board can't
you
get
can't-
it.
you
Number
can't have
7
number- come
pass out.
Can't have him get that.
12 driving, backs down, using that size
Wild
off the
shot.
mark, keeps it in, stays with the bench warmers. Number 7 at the top here.
I like the zone, Josh. Throwing them off a little, have them, take some bad shots on the outside here.
In just some early inklings.
Good
of this
defense
game.
by
I mean,
Mutt
great
there.
defense.
Yeah, great
Beanbag Ron
defense.
hustling, slowing the pace down. Again, need to slow that pace down here if you're Team KMS.
I got to say, Josh Coleman has been awesome so far. He's down low all game defensively.
Patrick Ford for 3.
That's a
Got
great
it!
shot.
Patrick Drip Lord Ford for 3. And Team KMS is up 5-0 early in this one.
Hey, they got a lead early last game. Let it slip away. Let's build off this lead. Keep forcing them to take bad shots.
And again, so much communication, a lot of hustle. And again, got to limit the turnovers. No turnovers yet for Team KMS. Early rebound there. Patrick Ford. Tenacious
This is
defense.
beautiful defense to watch. Just in sync totally. Every member of the start lineup. I want to see if the bench can keep it going.
100%. Number 14, Kirk Minahan driving, looking for a foul.
Oh,
Is it going to
Kirk.
get it?
Kirk hitting the deck. That's what you want to see from your leader.
A lot of tenacious energy here from Team KMS.
Their ball here stays here with KMS.
Out to Beanbag Ron. Drives, kicks out to Mutt. Over to Patrick
Love
Ford.
it.
Off the front iron. Rebound
Let's
number
get back
32.
on D. Get back on D.
Got to limit the transition
Coleman
play
hustling.
here.
That's great defense right there. Great defense by Mutt and Beanbag. They've been awesome in
7
defense
looking
as
for a
well.
shot. They can't figure out this zone defense, this 2-3 zone from Team KMS penetrates.
yeah,
And that's
turnover.
another turnover for the bench warmers. Thomas not happy with that
Not
one.
happening. He's giving it to the ref right now, shaking his head. That's a tough turn. Oh, Beanbag forcing that up. Coleman getting down low there.
Beanbag.
Yeah, a little too aggressive by
just
Beanbag.
a
It's all right.
little. I like that energy from Beanbag, though. Foul there on number 11. And
I mean, these this Belmont team has nothing going right now.
they cannot penetrate that 2-3 zone.
So it's like the Celtics a few years ago against the zone. That's a quick
And
shot.
that is a big
That's
3.
by number 7.
To
Quiet the crowd a little
slow it
bit.
down, James.
Fatigue setting in a little bit early. I wonder if they go to sub soon. A lot of heads down right now.
Early 5-3, 2-point lead here for Team KMS. Down low to Kirk. Pump fakes, tries to get him with the old-fashioned fake pass. Thomas, number
Kirk
13.
wanted the call there. Oh,
Trying
Mutt-
to draw
Mutt-
a charge. No, Thomas ties the game up. And we are knotted up at McDevitt Middle School.
Mutt thought about it there, but he backed out last minute.
Pass
taking a
over to
charge.
Mutt. Coleman absolutely begging for the ball down low.
They haven't really given it to him down there. Let's see what he can do.
And again, James, these turnovers plagued them last time. Oh, a quick substitution
Gus coming in
change.
for Ford.
Gus, number 13, checking in for Patrick Ford.
It's good few minutes by Ford, though. That's what you want to see. Hopefully, you get some rest, drink some water, eat a banana, and come back in.
Again, this heat, it is very hot in here. Feels like a 90-degree game.
Number 9 checking in, too. Will the Thrill for Belmont. See what he can do.
With a nickname like that, you got to live up to it. Number 11.
He can
Help
shoot,
defense
though.
from
This kid,
Kirk.
he can
Number
shoot, too.
7.
That's
Quick rebound.
That's Beanbag. That's 2 early
Beanbag.
fouls on Beanbag.
And I don't agree with that one, James.
They're going to be a little pressed without John and Warren here playing in the first half.
It seems to me a little bit like these referees like to do not let these guys play as physical as last week. Air ball there for Will the Thrill.
Yeah, that's a good observation, Josh. They're calling a lot of fouls early here.
Gus running
that
the tempo.
Beanbag, that's a tough pass in the middle by Gus.
boy.
Wow,
Kirk scoops
Kirk
it up,
got it, yeah.
and he gets the foul.
A wild pass by Gus, but it worked out for them.
Kirk jarring already.
Oh, we got over there.
We've got some type of charade going on. Trying to get in Kirk's head. He doesn't really appreciate it, and neither do I. Kirk shooting 2.
Got Andre Drummond saying watching the game too there.
Kirk nails the first. Again, a prolific free throw shooter.
We got another Will checking in for Belmont. Somehow found the
15.
jersey. I wonder how that happened.
Kirk taking his second.
Looks like Gus had a little violation there. Thomas was pointing out.
Thomas grabs the rebound. 1 point lead here with about 14 to go.
See if Belmont can get something going here against his zone. They haven't been really able to figure it out.
Great defense from Beanbag Ron. I'm loving this tenacious energy.
He's got to be careful, though. You don't want to pick up three.
Quick
nice
turnover
job.
from Will.
Must's been
Beanbag
awesome.
up the floor. Doesn't get the call on that.
Beanbag looks shocked. The ref just said play on there.
Number 12, no look pass to 9.
Gus
hits the deck.
Wow.
There's one for your scorecard.
That one hurt too. That definitely hurt. He's walking it off right now, but he just ran into a wall.
And number 9 here, another Will, I believe.
Yeah, this is Will the Thrill. Yeah,
shooting 2 here.
6-5 right now. KMS. About 7 minutes into the game, low scoring game right now. Both teams trying to get their feet
off the back iron. Kirk orchestrating, trying to figure out who's going to be the next to sub in.
I think it's got to be Cinema Lords. Bring them in.
Off the mark for 2. Got to get that rebound. Wait, look at that. Clearance from Beanbag Ron saying slow down. They need to play slow here. Slow the pace.
I like Mutt bringing the ball up, settle it down, get it to Kirk. I mean, Gus got to get out of the way there. Yeah, Coleman. There you go. Go to work. You got like 50 pounds on him. That's a great move, Coleman.
What a back down. This is what we've been waiting for.
Wow.
Coleman going old school basketball down low.
European no more, man. It's America.
Coleman, Randall with that one. Air ball.
Yeah. Slow it down. Slow it down.
Rebound from Beanbag. Gus looking to the bench. Saying,
hey, try to get to that. Try to get Coleman to touch the ball every possession.
Kirk looks to take the 3 off the front iron.
Will's got the board here.
Will
pushing it for Belmont. He knows they're gas right now.
No look pass.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful passes off the mark. Can't get it. Good hustle from Gus and
jump ball here.
Looks like a jump ball. A little scramble there. Kirk Minahan getting into it.
Look at Kirk. Kirk getting fired up right now.
Showing energy. Didn't like that there.
Gus checking out.
Great effort from Gus. Kirk, let's go.
Kirk. Let's go, Kirk.
Firing up the crowd here in McDevitt.
Giving a nod of approval to the fans. It's a big game for this team.
And
big game.
Gotta love the start here, James. 8-5 lead, and they have forced a lot of turnovers from that zone defense.
100%. Now you got to get the offense going. Cinnamoller's nice pick there. Got to get some shots to fall. Mick is in. Mick is in. He's got to keep his head up. Call for the ball.
Checking in number 6, Mick.
If you're going to guarantee 8 points, you got to come in aggressive.
Here he goes. Looking. What is he going to do? Thinking about the shot. Back to Mutt.
That's a tough pass by Mutt.
Pass from Mutt. Another Will. Will the third. Pass corner. Wide open Thomas. Off the mark. Cinema Lords with a quick rebound. Wow. And that's
a foul.
Yeah, don't give me that one. Foul. Will the third looking for a jump ball. He's not going to get
Patrick Ford checking in for Mutt. Mutt well needed rest here. Take a break.
Again.
Got to get some threes here, Josh.
Got to set up something. Beanbag Ron orchestrating the offense. Just about 10:44 remaining in the first half. 3-point lead for Team KMS. Beanbag driving, gets the foul. A lot of calls early in this one.
A lot of calls. They got to be close to the bonus, both teams. This Belmont team's having a tough time scoring. If we could get a nice lead here, this game could be over.
Inbound to Cinema. Driving.
He got away. Yeah, he got away.
No,
Travel. Did not get away with that, Josh.
Almost got away. Cinema just got to slow down a little bit. Coming off the bench. Here we go. Number 9.
See if Mick can be aggressive in the zone, too.
Will the thrill. Can they penetrate this zone?
You're playing zone, you got to communicate. They were doing that early.
Nice turnover. Another turnover for the bench warmers as Kirk Minahan dribbles up the court.
I think you might need Beanbag and Kirk to play the whole game.
I agree with that one.
3-on-1 with Kirk down there.
Break. Look for the travel.
Look at this.
Kirk with the rebound.
You got numbers here, Josh.
Kirk pushing the tempo. Kirk pass. Beanbag fakes it. Goes up. Gets it. Gets it to go. Beanbag Ron. Quick 4 points.
10-5 KMS here.
Again,
holding this team to 5 points in 10 minutes.
Off the mark.
That's out of bounds.
Out
there.
of bounds.
Will
In
can't
chains.
find anything right now.
Just halfway into this second game, quick substitutions there. If I told you that Team KMS was going to be up 5,
Timeout, Kirk. That's great
Kirk
job.
loves it.
That's
Great first 10 minutes from Team KMS. And again, as I was saying, if I told you that they were going to run out a 2-3 zone that was unpenetrable, would you believe me?
Hey, they talked about all week that a defensive game plan that was going to work, and we're seeing it right now. It's working to a T. Communicate. Everyone's locked in right now. If they can get the offense flowing a little bit, this game should be a win for KMS, and they can move to 1-1. But again, this happened last week. Obviously not the zone, but offensively they just fell off. Keep the subs coming in. It's Hutton here, and keep playing great defense.
And another point, they were plagued by turnovers last week. They have forced 3 or 4, to my knowledge, for the bench warmers. This young gun team struggling with this zone. I cannot tell you how well they have rebounded from this practice. Has worked wonders for Team KMS.
They're forcing shots. I mean, credit to KMS with the zone. They have no idea what to do with it right now. Let's get some offense going. Right now we have Kirk out here, Cinema Lords, Beanbag, Mutt, and Patrick Ford. It's a pretty good lineup right now.
Mutt over to Patrick Ford. Over to Beanbag, who has been excellent in the middle. Over Patrick Ford. A little
too much there.
A little too
Ford.
much. That's all right, though. 5-point lead with just under 9. Looking for the ball. Number 9, Will the Thrill. Deep pass.
See if this Belmont team can make any adjustments.
They cannot figure him out. Hey, and one thing I will say about Team KMS is no open looks from this team. Great.
Beanbag's got to be careful. He's got 2, though. He just reached there, got away with 1.
A little bit of a lazy
That's
one.
great board by Cinema. Oh, Patrick.
Great effort from Patrick as they hit the deck. Kirk.
And Mutt just tackled took his leg down, and he's holding his head. That's great effort, though. +1 tackle for Mutt, though.
And a lot of physical play here from Team KMS. The refs like this.
I don't think that guy's ever seen that before. That was a leg tackle by Mutt.
We've got.
I want to shout out Mutt Stack, too, coming out Friday.
Tomorrow morning, the Mutt Stack drops. So, folks, be ready for that. Another quick little timeout here. I don't know if it was a media timeout or they just needed a quick, fresh breath of air.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild play to watch. KMS, though, everyone said they're gonna give everything they can, and hey, we're seeing it right now.
For sure, the effort and the energy from Team KMS has been great right now as they just check back in. We've got Mutt number 5, Beanbag Ron 11, Cinema Lords 32, Patrick Ford 12, and Kirk Minahan all checked into the game as bench warmers dribbles it up.
Just want to watch number 7 here. He's the only player that's really hit a shot for this team. So, yeah, Beanbag's got him here.
Great communication from Team KMS. Backs down. Mutt open. Oh,
there it
Mutt
is
leaves
again.
that
7.
one open with the help defense as he shakes his hand. Again, something to watch for.
Yeah, early in the game, he hurt his hand on like a reach in. Maybe hurt his head, too, on that tackle.
Screen from Kirk. Patrick looking for that shot. Not going to get it. Kicks it back out to Mutt. Looking for Beanbag. Trying to get a foul, and he gets it.
That's a nice job.
Kirk applauds in approval.
Hey, when they're struggling, go to Beanbag and Kurt. That good things happen.
And one thing to watch for here, and I think that they should continue to do, dissect down low, try to get the calls at the line.
Yeah, I'd like to see Coleman check in soon.
And Beanbag hits the first.
Not really sure what's going on to our left here.
We've got some type of charades going on here.
He's giving it to Beanbag Rog. Didn't work there, though. Maybe we can have the camera catch that later on.
Beanbag off the mark with the second. Will the third over to Thomas.
Big 7 minutes here. Let's finish out this half with a nice little run here.
Over
no
to 14.
easy baskets.
Oh!
Again.
Trying to draw a charge. Gus doesn't get it.
He is all over the place. Just literally all over the place. He was all over the school in pregame. Just walking around.
Team. And again, Team KMS, you've got it. A lot of crowd and support here, and it feels like a home game. Last week, a little bit of an away game, but
for sure, yeah. The Belmont Hill kids were giving it to them last week.
Ooh, looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Kirk trying to keep it. Ooh, watch that
offensive
almost
rebound there.
32 over to 7.
Driving,
7. Looking, another turnover from this. Oh, and he gets it back. 7, hand in his face, off the mark. Thomas with the rebound.
Gus again on the ground.
Wide open in the corner there. They don't see it, though. Again, help defense from Gus and Mutt. Thomas looks back, hucks up a 3, off the mark. 7 keeps it in.
He's playing well for them. 7.
Again,
He's everywhere. I
another-
want to say it's Kamaki.
Offensive possession for the bench warmers. Thomas says, clear out, I got this. Over to 32, pumps, gives it
Got to
back.
limit these second chances for this team.
This zone defense has been tough for them. Hucks up
that
a 3.
is-
that is
that is
nowhere
ugly.
close.
That is ugly by 32.
And a
You
little
live
bit
with
of
that
air
all day.
there.
Yeah, the Minuteman
3-point
crowd
lead.
yelling air ball there.
Trying to get in the heads of the young bench warmers. Thomas up on Kirk. That's a matchup to watch. Kirk looking for a screen. Gives it. Set him up. Off the mark.
Hey,
Thomas.
that's the look you want to get, though. That's the look you want.
Thomas
little
trying to get
ditzy
fancy.
do there.
That backboard. Ditzy do, as James says. Over to Thomas. Kicks out. 32-14.
Air
Off
ball
the
again.
mark.
Belmont is moving the ball a little better against his
Oh,
own. Oh, wow. That's
draws in,
an
and that's a
offensive
charge.
foul. Wow, Mutt.
What a draw by Mutt. Kirk is shoving him in excitement.
Mutt stack, baby.
He's calling
Oh,
for
yeah.
a sub, though.
That's a hell of a first half for Mutt, though. He's giving everything he has. They called him halfway Mutt. He's all in Mutt.
He's all in Mutt, James. Patrick Ford checks in here. Cinema Lures inbounds it to Beanbag.
Under 5 minutes here, 11-8 KMS.
Oh, scoring affair in the first.
Yeah, what was the over-under on this, 40?
Over to Kirk. Takes the 3. Makes bang! And a little shout to the crowd. Says, let's go.
He's got that look in his eyes. He's got that
Kirk,
look.
stone cold killer from downtown. Over to 32. Back to 14. Again,
Mick out there again, Josh. I missed that one.
We missed that. Nick, got to put a hand up here. Checks his draws.
I'm not.
Over
Yeah.
15. Off the mark. Kirk with a box out. It's
Mick is down. It looked like he hurt his knee there.
and it is red ball. Team KMS.
Yeah, Coleman checking in here. Mick looked like he twisted his knee there.
Great energy though.
Looked
Here
like he was going to take a charge there, Josh, and no one was there, but he still fell backwards. Definitely twisted his knee. I hope he's all right.
Something to check on there for Mick. The over/under of 8 points to watch out for, as well as Patrick Ford dribbles the ball up. Kirk, red hot from downtown, pump fakes. Looking for a foul.
Good move.
Reaches in.
Stays here. It's a good take. Be aggressive, Kirk. I want to know when we're going to see Justin.
So we've got him here in the booth.
When the team calls for me, I'll be ready.
I like that.
Quick shout out to our producer. Here we go. Kirk in the corner. Over to Cinema. I want to see Cinema back down. No.
Coleman's got a mismatch here. Call for it,
Kirk
Coleman.
asking
Call
down
for
low.
it.
Kirk,
Hey,
beautiful
great.
pass.
Oh, what a
Swatted
block.
by 12.
Sean Bradley. What a play.
Sean Bradley with a rejection. Coleman checks it in. Over to Beanbag.
Yeah, he dribbled out of bounds there.
Out of bounds.
I don't want to underestimate it. It is hot in here. It is really hot. I will say KMS doing a good job with the subs, keeping everyone fresh. Kirk and Beanbag going the distance here, though, in the first half. They need it.
14-8 lead. 14 KMS with just under 3 to go. Over to Thomas.
He hasn't
Doesn't
really had
know.
anything going. Nice little
Not
no
much.
look pass.
Beautiful pass.
Wow.
Down low, number 14, wide open as he, I don't know what that type of celebration was.
Under 3 minutes here, Josh.
Kirk asking for
Coleman
the ball.
calling for it. Beanbag, get out of there. Let Coleman stay.
Coleman for 3. I mean, Kirk. Excuse me.
Kirk
Kirk
wants to
saying,
get
"My
checked
bad."
out. He's a little gassed here. Mutt's coming in for him.
Not looking to check in.
Oh, that's it.
32,
That looked like
looking for something. Turnover. Again, so many turnovers, and that is one thing that Team KMS has done a great job of doing, is limiting the turnovers early in this first game. Second game.
If they could get this offense going with their defensive game plan they have, I mean, I don't really know who's going to beat them in this league.
And it stays here. Kirk saying, "I'm good." He's good. He's a warrior here. Runs.
Is he waving them off? Waving them off. I like that. These are 2 big minutes.
Full season vet here.
Beanbag is everywhere,
I
man.
love the energy there. Again, being
Hey, they're trapping.
exploded
They're trapping.
with defense. Oh, and that stays here. Sean Bradley, number 12, in disbelief. Patrick Ford inbounds it to Cinema.
He's got to look for a shot a little bit.
Gotta get going.
Coleman down low. He's got a
banging
mismatch with
down
Will.
low.
That's
Off
a good
the
take,
mark.
though. Hey, that's a great take. That's what you want. Be aggressive. You have Will guarding you, half your size. I can live with that.
Ooh, off the.
Oh, that's a tough
Absolutely
call.
Nothing there. Oh my, that is a tough call. As Kirk.
Oh wow, Kirk just got teed
Technical
up.
Foul from Kirk, and I'd be teed off too. Absolute horse crap call.
Kirk is fired up right now. Not happy. He threw the ball away from the ref. Ref kind of gave him a smirk there.
The heat's got to be playing a factor in this as well.
Clock is ticking here. It's running.
4-point lead as Will the Thrill takes
So we got
one at the line.
I think it was a shot foul too. So I think he's taking two shots, I think.
We'll wait to see.
That's why Kirk was fired up.
Will the Thrill misses the first. Ball does not lie, ladies and gentlemen. The second is good.
Cuts the lead to 3. Clock running here, 45 seconds. I think it was two shots. I think it was two shots and then the technical.
Oh, and he gets.
I don't really know what's going on. This is
4 free throw shots. I'm confused.
This is Waltham for you, Josh. You just never know what you're going to get in Waltham.
The refs discombobulated, and they get possession here.
Wow, 4 shots in the ball?
This could be a tie game here at half. The clock ticking. Thomas saying, hey, let's inbound that ball. 7.
Unbelievable. I've never seen that.
Thomas backing down. Getting fancy there. Could have
5 seconds here, Josh.
3 seconds.
Nice
down
pass.
Oh, great ball swatted.
Wow.
Great effort there. No basket.
14-12 at half. KMS got to be happy, but got to get the offense going, Josh.
Couldn't be any more thrilled if I am Team KMS. Up to low-scoring affair. But again, James, just talk about a confusing situation there. 4 free throws and the ball.
I've never seen anything
I have
like
never
that.
seen that
I'm going to have to reach out to my referee expert, Nick Profito, later on and try to confirm what that was. Yeah, can we get an explanation?
We need something,
yeah,
please.
So we play federation rules here. So there's a foul happen. So that's administered first. And then the dead ball technical foul. The penalty for that is 2 shots and the ball. So he gets the shots for the blocking foul first, the 2 shots, then the 2 shots for the technical, and then they get the ball back. That's the federation rules that they use.
Awesome. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you very much. Official joining us at halftime. I love it.
Still a little confused.
5 or 6 fouls. 5 fouls.
5 fouls.
Also 5 fouls. So Beanbag's got to be careful. I believe he has 2. 6 fouls. Sorry, 6 fouls. We play 6 fouls, so Beanbag should be fine.
And quick little halftime
Mike coming
break.
over talking to the ref.
Quick little word here for our sponsor. Shout out to Milton's. Spring is here in Milton's. The store for men has brought in everything you need to make it through the summer. Check out the spring collections from Peter Millar, Faraday, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, my personal favorite, and Johnny O. Go to one of the stores, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall, or shop online at miltons.com. They have new arrivals in dress and casual shoes from Cole Haan, Johnston and Amp, Murphy, and Stacey Adams. If you're getting married or attending a wedding, Milton's Buy One, Get One Free Suit event is going on right now. They also have a wide selection of suit separates from Calvin Klein, Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger, which are all on sale right now. Milton's is the original sponsor of Kirk Minahan, not just KMS. At Milton's, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. Shop and support Milton's at miltons.com.
Always great people there. Always nice, willing to help. Definitely check out Milton's.
Check out Milton's, and we are just about to get underway here. Team KMS in red, up to at the half, 20-minute half here. Beanbag Ron, number 5, Mutt, Coleman, number 54, Kirk, and Patrick Ford, number 12.
Got to keep communicating on defense. Got to get this offense going as well. You hold them to 12 points. Got to feel pretty good about that side of the ball here.
Thomas up fakes it over to 32. Wide open look.
Wow.
Got it to go.
That's Belmont's
and he
first
does
lead
a
here.
little check for the ice in the veins from 32. Feeling good.
First lead for Belmont, 15-14 here. Let's see how KMS can react here. Nice pass down low to Coleman from Kirk. Coleman's got blocked. Again, I can live with that, though.
Playing way more aggressive down low. Number 12 dribbling up the floor.
And
he
one.
gets the foul. A little jarring from 12. The referee saying count it. And it is now
3-point game.
3-point game here in Waltham.
But Bradley at the line could go up 4 here. KMS got to settle down, get a good shot here. Kirk talking to Thomas down on the other end here.
Cannot stress enough how hot it is in this gym.
It is hot.
Off the mark, Coleman.
Good rebound. He's been really good tonight. I don't want to say awesome, but he's been good. I mean, he's being more aggressive.
Beanbag looking for something. Over to Patrick Ford. Takes the shot.
That's a tough shot. That is
Off the
fading
mark.
away out of bounds. That's a tough shot.
Little reminiscent. Oh, here we go.
This could be danger time for KMS down 4. That's great hands.
Beanbag.
That's great hands by Beanbag.
Love that effort from Beanbag Ron. Kirk dribbling it up the floor here, calling for a screen, calling for something.
Come on, Ron.
Ron
Taking a unique route to the ball there.
Coleman begging for the ball down low. Interesting matchup. 54 on number 12, Sean Bradley. Beanbag Ron kicks out to
Now, you got to get Coleman there. That's a nice job by Kirk recognizing that size advantage there.
Nice
Here you go.
pass.
Take it in.
Beanbag. Good take. And he gets the
This
rebound.
guy is all over the place.
Pass
Great
to
pass
Kirk.
to Kirk. And
Kirk
one.
looking for something.
That's-
Doesn't get the foul, but he gets it to go.
Lundell, rely on Kirk. That's what they need. 17-16, cut the lead to 1.
Another basket from Kirk, saying a quick little thing to the ref, letting him know it.
This Belmont team gassed out in the second half last week. Let's see if that happens again. They just got to stay. That's a foul again.
Good call there.
Hey, no easy baskets, though. I'm okay with that.
Love this energy. And again, waiting to see when guys like Gus and what's going on with Nick. Little
John, and
injury.
when does John Warren come in? It looks like he's standing up on the bench. He should be coming in soon. You know, suspended the first half. He owes his team. We need a big half from him. He needs to be aggressive. Last week he was not.
We talked about this at the beginning of the game. Who is going to be number 3? Who's going to be the third man, the big 3? Who's going to step up for Team KMS?
Yeah, so far again, it's the big 2 right now. Kirk and Beanbag.
Looking for this. Bradley off the mark.
It's quiet in here. You got to get these. You got to get the energy in here again.
17-16, trailing 1 for Team KMS as Ron dribbles it up over to Patrick Ford. Kirk
Good shot
takes
there.
it. Love it off the front iron.
Good
though.
shot by Kirk.
Limiting the transition.
Oh, that's
Mutt
a tough.
with a lazy. Oh, great place to be for Coleman.
Oh,
Gotta
get rid of
hold
that
on.
ball. Get rid of
Slow
that
this
ball.
tempo down, James. Big shot here, I feel.
Beanbag.
Beanbag. Off the mark.
on the-
Coleman.
Oh, he's. Oh boy.
Coleman hitting
Coleman
the
trying to
floor and
trip him.
flailing.
Wow.
Oh,
Uh,
that's
he's gonna feel that tomorrow.
oh, he's grimacing in pain.
Yeah,
ladies
you gotta
and
get.
gentlemen.
You gotta get down there.
A little bit
Gotta
of
get
a
down the court. Come on, Coleman. You gotta play through it.
32 off the mark. Keeps it. Beanbag got it. 16 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this second half. Great second game here for Team KMS.
17-16 here. Let's get a good shot here. Take the
Over
lead.
to
Mutt
Mutt. Oh, Mutt.
just can't get it to fall right now. It's a good look for Mutt. Wide open there.
Great look. Coleman saying 1 second. I think he needs someone to fill in for him.
I have a feeling we won't see him again this game.
Off the mark. Oh,
that's
you
just too
can't
easy.
allow that
Coleman not getting down. That's what happens. That's his guy.
second chance effort there for Sean
Hey, at least you learned last
Bradley.
week he can't just check out whenever he wants.
Looking for it. Trailing 3. Patrick Ford. Little reach in there from 32. Beanbag over to Coleman. Takes it. No.
Oh boy.
He is winded.
He's not even attempting to get down the court right now.
Grimacing in
Got
pain.
Mutt down
Coleman's
there.
hurt. That's not winded. He's hurt.
He's hurt. Yeah, get him out here. I think he
He's
hurt his hip
coming
on that
John
fall.
and Warren checking in. Cinema. Gus hesitation, and he's coming in as well. Nick asking for one.
Mick coming in
Gus.
for Mutt here.
Little confusion there. Mutt stays on as now Cinema Lords 32 and John and Warren's first action of the second half.
Wide open look here for Bradley. In and out. Here you go, Cinema. Good rebound. That's how you got to get aggressive.
Cinema Lords forgot the headband.
Yeah, he doesn't have it. He got rid of it.
New look Cinema.
Hey, Belmont getting aggressive here. A little press there, putting the pressure on Mutt.
And again, James, although the game kind of feels like the pendulum has swung, it is still only a 3-point lead here for the bench warmers.
Coleman is grabbing that right buttock as he heads over to the
Maybe we
to
can,
the drinks. He seems to be he's hurting.
yeah,
grabbing
he
a
hit the
water.
ground
He
hard
pulled
there.
something hard there.
Quick little update there from Justin. Cinema Lords.
Hopefully
Over
with
to
an ice
Kirk,
pack or
just
something
a
over there.
little too
My
much
wife
on.
just texted me and said, "Is there a meme at the game?" There actually is a meme here.
We can confirm that, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you never know what's going to show up at a Kirk minute.
Did you just call mime a meme?
Yeah, mime. So I don't know why I did that. Sorry.
2020.
There's a mime. Yes.
Mine is here in James.
My
Oh,
mine's
whoa.
all over the place.
I mean, here we go. Cinema. Mutt Oh, again with a reach in there. Oh, great pass to
pass.
Kirk down low, looking for a foul. He gets it. Oh, Kirk
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. He has one tech already.
Kirk confused as to why it's not a shooting foul. Cinema Lords checking it in. Gus looking for a little screen there on the inbound. Kirk asking for the screen.
Thomas playing aggressive with him.
Staying up on defense there. Mutt over to Cinema. Takes the three. Cinema
Out
off the backboard. Banks it in. There's Cinema's basket. Mutt saying, let's go. Get this crowd into it.
Wow,
we are knotted up at McDevitt Middle School. Oh, Gus hitting the floor hard.
They called the foul before, though, reaching.
That is his second or third time hitting the deck.
I mean,
his
he
head
gives everything
slammed off
he
the
has.
turf.
Yeah, that was tough. The back of his head off the floor.
Off the ground. Will the third checking in. Over to 7-0. Oh, board. Second chance.
He's out of bounds.
Yep. Too much there. Tie game here. If they can just slow this pressure.
Back in for Gus.
Needed that. He needs to play more than 40 minutes, more than 38 minutes here.
Kirk's got to be happy with the effort, though. Everyone's given everything they got tonight.
Again, has not checked out. Looking, giving the screen over to John and Warren. Like to see him get involved in this one. Trying to get it to him. Beanbag, dribbling, out,
Nice kick
to Mutt, pump fake. Beautiful pass over to Kirk. He pump fakes. Takes his time. Over to John and Warren. Back to Kirk. Over to Mutt.
That's
over to Beanbag. Wide open. No, not going to go as Thomas dribbles it up for the bench warmers. Pass out corner.
Will hasn't done much tonight either.
Will the thrill. Oh, wide open. James.
That would
might have
happen.
just
That would
jinxed
happen.
him.
Hits a three.
Big trifecta from Will the Thrill and Mutt in the long shorts.
Yeah, those
dribbling it up.
and one shorts.
Quick little throwback to the AI days.
Oh,
Over to Will the Thrill.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
That's.
Wow.
He didn't like that one. Will the Thrill going in the line and Mutt showing a lot of physical energy tonight.
That's Mutt's second tackle of the night.
He's calling for one. I believe he's calling for Mick here. And this will be a shot here for Will the Thrill. 22-19. KMS trailing by 3 points with just under 11 and a half to go.
Mick checking in for Mutt. Good effort there by Mutt.
Off the mark.
Hey, 3-point game. Got to keep it close.
As believe your microphones might have caught that. Kirk saying box out.
Coleman is down for the rest of the game. He's in pain. He's hurting.
And again, James predicting that one.
Yeah, that's a tough fall on the side over there.
And it is now a 4-point lead for the bench warmers. Close one here in Waltham.
Someone's got to come to the ball there.
Beanbag.
That's good cut.
Hard
That's
pass
good cut.
down
There you
low.
go. Great cut.
And I believe it's a shooting foul. John and Warren getting involved. Here we go. This is what we needed.
This is what we need from him. He needs to be aggressive. He's a good player. Quick.
Mutt looking for something.
Oh, he's looking for a Band-Aid. Got a scratch on his wrist there.
Needs to have that. And
Hey,
good for
with
the
all the
Mutt stack
turmoil
tomorrow.
going on this week, Josh, they have come together for sure, though.
And they are now down 3. Kirk saying we need to get back. Limit that transition. John and Warren nails both.
Yeah,
and it is now a 2-point lead.
Get his
for the
confidence
bench
going
warmers.
there. Nice shots there. See the ball go through the hoop. It's good defense by Kirk.
Got him. Oh, great.
Oh, there you go, Mick. There you go, Mick.
Mick
That's good.
getting
2 blocks by
involved.
Mick right
Great.
there.
Mick
Nice shot,
with a
Mick.
little bit of defensive energy there.
Hitting the table there.
Oh,
Beanbag wrong. And
Behind the
Thomas.
back pass to Will the Thrill. Nails
Wow.
it. Pointing to his bench.
That's my fault. I jinxed that. Of course, he hits 2 big shots in the
2
second
big
half.
shots.
5-point game right now. Belmont up, or Murata, the bench warmers, I should say, up 5.
Feels like Belmont.
Yeah.
It's a turnover. Oh, lazy one there. Stays here, though. Mick.
That was good. That was great defense by Mick down there. 2
Gus
blocks
is
in a row.
bleeding. He's showing everyone. He's very proud of it.
Wow.
I don't know what he's saying.
I think.
Gus getting some type of medical attention here on the sideline. Will the Thrill up the court, and that is now it's starting to slip away, James. They need to slow this down and regain some momentum.
Kind of just like the last game. You got to stay the course. Got to play good offense. They were playing great defense earlier. It's getting hot in here. Got to stick together, though. Communicate.
Just under 9 to go. 5-point lead for the Benchwarmers. Will the Thrill, he has been dialed in since James called on him.
7 points in the last 4 minutes.
Patrick Ford checking in. John and Warren checks out. Kirk Minahan, Beanbag Ron, Patrick Ford, Cinema Lords, and Mutt in the game.
Who is going to be the guy to step up here? Someone's got to help them. Someone's got to hit a big shot. 7-point game right now.
Like to see a little bit from Patrick Ford, who hit that early trifecta in the corner. 7-point lead, 28-21, low-scoring affair here. Patrick Ford dribbling. Goes to the back over to Beanbag, looks to kind of take it down low. Doesn't get a foul there, but he hits the deck hard with that make.
Hey, they needed that. Much needed bucket by Beanbag being aggressive there.
Will the Thrill dribbling it up the court. Will the third over. Will the Thrill again. You can't give him those open looks. In the second chance.
Nah, the communication on defense is lacking a little bit.
7. Oh, okay. Slow it down here. Cinema.
Kirk saying, I want Ford to take the ball up.
Here we go.
They're pressing a little bit. 14 likes to pressure the ball.
Cinema, quick pass out. Patrick Ford from the top. Doesn't go. Quick possession there.
5-point game.
I didn't hate that look, but just needed a better shot. Thomas dribbling over to Will the third. Hesitating. Pump
7
fakes.
open in the corner here.
Corner over to 7 up top to Thomas. Going back to this 2-3 zone. Open shot for Will. No. Kirk
Nice
rebound.
He's got a bunch of rebounds. He's been aggressive on the glass.
Definitely.
He's got to get this offense going. Defensively, they've been awesome.
He's got to be pushing that double-double mark. Over to Kirk.
Timeout,
looking for a timeout. Good timeout call there.
Regroup here 7 minutes ago.
7:12 on the clock. 28-23. 5-point lead for the Benchwarmers.
Timeout red here. Talk about it.
A little, we just zoomed in there on Gus's injury. That looked gruesome. I mean, you knew at some point he was going to be hurt. It was bad.
Oh, jeez.
Bad. I mean, just wretched as he holds his elbow there. I mean, he seems to be happy about that.
Yeah, he's showing everyone in the stands. The one thing you don't see is the back of his head, though. I'd like to see that. That definitely hurts. Justin coming over, providing drinks. That's nice of Justin. Get hydrated here. It's definitely hot in here. Big 7 minutes here. Let's see if we can get off our first win today, this KMS team.
Curious to see when he checks in as well. Justin is suited up, but has not taken the floor yet.
John and Warren checking in again.
And the lineup.
I think he's the guy. I think he could be the guy.
Liked what we saw from him in the warm-ups last week. John and Warren going to check it out. Beanbag, Ron, Kirk, Minahan, Mutt, and Coleman has checked back into the game.
Look
Coleman
at that.
is back,
Showing some I like that. Showing some toughness, Coleman. I like it.
You know Kirk's going to appreciate that. Kirk for 3. Off the mark. And it goes in the Benchwarmers' direction.
I'm going to say Gus is out for the game. He's bleeding pretty bad.
A wretched injury there from Gus. Quick little breaking news here from Justin.
Smile on his face, but he's bleeding pretty bad.
Somehow happy about that news. Over to number 7. Over to Sean Brown. Oh, nice beautiful pass. There. Kirk again, another rebound.
He's got to be close to double-digit rebounds here.
For sure, James.
Beanbag here. Big possession. Let's get it.
According to Harmon Be a Man, Kirk has 6 rebounds.
6 rebounds for Kirk. 7. Passing out. Open look for Will the Thrill. Gets it.
Big shot there by Will. He has
caught fire. 7-point lead now. I believe 8-point lead. Excuse me.
6 minutes ago. I got to get the offense going here.
Mutt dribbling up the floor. John and Warren. Decent amount of space. Over to Kirk. Kirk.
Need a basket here, Josh. We need a basket here.
Searching for someone to be that energy.
There you go.
John and Warren just a little off the mark there. Thomas slowing that tempo down is now an 8-point lead.
Let's get some stops here. Got a few looks. Chip away at this 3-possession game here, Josh.
Back out to Thomas. 7 wide open. 14 takes it, though. And it is now a 10-point lead for the Benchwarmers.
It's a tough second half right now for the KMS team. This heat is definitely playing a role in it.
And I believe, it seems to me, the Benchwarmers have figured out a way to penetrate. Timeout here from Mutt.
Yeah, Kirk, I don't know if you like that one there. I think Mutt got stuck in the middle of the court.
Interesting storylines at the half as well. Coleman taking hard fall back in the game. Gus, very excited about his injury. We will give you an update if we have any more, but I believe he is checked out and it is a 10-point lead here for the Benchwarmers.
Yeah, kind of same story as last week. You kind of fade away in the second half. They come out, guns blazing. Just got to get that offense going a little bit. Maybe, practice last week on defense. This week, you address the offense a little bit. Do some shooting drills, give and goes. But yeah, they've played really tough today for sure. A lot of guys have given everything they've had. A lot of guys injured today. Mick had a good couple defensive plays down there. He's playing a little more aggressive today. So, effort. They don't lack effort tonight.
They do not. Mick checking it in with about 5:26 remaining. Still a lot of time. Just got to get out to a nice run here for Team KMS as Beanbag Ron dribbles it up the court. Over to Kirk in the corner, looking for something. Over to Mutt. Mick. Butterfingers. Oh, that's got to be a foul.
Yeah, that's a
Coleman, though. I like that. Coleman going over to help him up.
Oh, looked like Mick got banged up a little there.
Checking out.
Definitely getting a little chippy out there today. Some hard fouls.
It seems like the Benchwarmers have brought that physical offense here, and Patrick Ford checks back into the game.
Thomas and Kirk going at it a little bit. A couple laughs from Thomas.
Beanbag. Hesitation. Kirk. Top of the key. Pump fakes. Takes the shot. Just misses. Good attempt
shot.
there from Kirk.
Good shot. Thomas had his hand down there.
Sean Bradley.
You need stops here. Desperation time right now.
Need a little bit more help.
Looks like they're slowing the game down too, just passing the ball a little bit.
Thomas wide open look. Off the mark. Good rebound here from Patrick Ford.
Got to move the ball. You don't have a lot of time here. You got to keep going here. You got to keep pushing the. Go Coleman. It's a good take
Coleman.
though.
Good take from Coleman.
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Just off the mark. He is
whoa,
definitely hurt.
That
here.
looked like a little
travel there, James. Some type of turnover.
Something. Ends up with KMS, Patrick Ford.
They need a basket here. Searching. 10-point deficit with just under 4 to go. Over to Kirk. Looking. Gets the foul.
That's a veteran move there. Hey, clock's running just like last week. Oh, he gives a little bump to 12.
Here. You know who to check it into, and you know who to go to when you're in doubt. Kirk Minahan as he takes 2 at the line here.
Kirk with a little chippy with number 12. 12's giving it back to him, saying, what was that? Clock's running here. Ref took a little while there.
Kirk dribbling. Gets his first one again. An excellent free throw shooter. Cinema Lords checking in for Coleman.
3-possession game right now, Josh. A little over 3 minutes left in the game here.
And needed that to rattle in. Just rattles out.
Have to get stops here.
9-point deficit. 9-point lead, I should say, for the Benchwarmers. Over to Thomas.
He's had a quiet night for sure.
Over to Will the Thrill, who's taken a lot of open looks, it feels. Hey, good effort there from Beanbag. Got to slow it down.
It was good box out by
Patrick
Kirk there.
Ford
There you go.
To Cinema Low.
Never know.
No, a little contact there. Cinema doesn't get it, though.
He's had a tough day today.
Thomas dribbling.
Again, Josh, the effort's been there for KMS. They just got to get the offense going.
Oh, no look pass to Will. Off the mark.
Still got a chance here, Josh.
Got to push the tempo now. Just under 2.5 to go. 9-point lead for the Benchwarmers.
Nice pass.
Hey,
clock's running, though. They got to be aware of this.
Clock's running. 2 for Beanbag here. Beanbag Ron at the line, shooting 2. Patrick Ford taking a quick water break while on the court. That clock
is running.
Really
We've wasted almost
down.
a minute with these shots, so the ref holding on to the ball a lot.
Oof. Quick substitutions, just under 2 to go. Missed his first attempt from Beanbag. And Ron hits it.
Yeah.
It is now an 8-point lead for the Benchwarmers.
Hey, get a stop. You got to get the ball. You got to get the ball quick. Get a shot.
Mutt helping up front. I don't know where Mutt's going. Here he goes through the screen. Another screen here. Yeah. Will the third. Oh, beautiful pass. Foul.
Foul by
Clock
Ford.
ticking again. That could be a detriment here, and it feels 7-point lead here, ladies and gentlemen. Will the third going to take 2 here. 8-point lead, excuse me.
Yeah, 1:15 here. He definitely played a role in this game, for sure.
For sure. A lot of calls warranted here for both ways. A lot of physical basketball, but again,
1 minute left here. 8-point game.
off the front iron. Cinema.
Oh, you got to let that go.
Ooh.
There we go.
Here we go. Got to push up the court here. 8-point deficit. Beanbags. Oh. Sean Bradley with a little laugh there as he might have gotten that one off the backboard. Number 7 from the corner, and that feels like it might be the nail in the coffin.
He's had a good night. He was a little quiet in the second half, but he started off well.
Let's see how they finish here, James. Over to Beanbag Ron. 11-point deficit. Patrick Ford not gonna go.
27 seconds left. 11-point game. Let's finish this game strong. A lot of positives from today you can take away, though.
Seems almost as if they just got winded in this second half. Up to 11. What's he going to do? Takes the open look. Off the mark. Oh, with a little volleyball, a little putback from Will the Third. 13-point lead. Cinema
throws it up.
Gets it as the clock expires. 38-27. Team KMS will take their second loss of the season.
That's a tough one. Kind of, like the first game, start off hot, fade away a little bit. Got to get, like I said, got to get in the gym, practice some offense, get some shots up. Guys gave everything they had today. There is no question about effort. Coleman played banged up. Gus still got his elbow bleeding here. Mutt was a little banged up. Kirk's got to be happy about the effort. Now everything's just got to come together. Defensively, they had a great game plan. Put it all together next week. Try to get your first win here.
For sure. A lot of storylines, a lot of things to dissect from this first game. Just, it felt, and again, I talked about this, the beginning of the game, strong start for Team KMS. Another thing to look out for here, James, is how can they hold on to these leads? How can they not? They limited the turnovers in this one a lot.
For sure.
But they just let it get away from them.
It's just the offense for me, and you need a third guy to step up. If Kirk or Beanbag doesn't have it going, they need someone to step up and provide some shooting. They need something. 27 points in 40 minutes. That's tough. That's a tough game there.
Yeah, a lot of those.
Gus just broke some news. He's going to the ER.
Maybe needs stitches there. He again, I'm very happy about this injury.
Yeah, he had a smile on his face going to the ER.
And it seems to me, again, a lot of people kind of pouring out of this one.
Storylines next week. Can Coleman? He came back in the game. That's awesome. See what happens next week. Hopefully, Gus is all right. Gets checked out by the doctors at the ER, and he gets cleared.
A lot to kind of look for. And again, James, I will say this till I am red in the face. Who will be the number 3 guy to step up? They need someone to call on.
Hey, good news is we'll find out next week.
No, we won't.
No, there's a bye week
next week. Bye week coming up. So
2 weeks.
2 weeks to get ready. 2 weeks to figure out the offense. Defense looked great. Effort was awesome.
Definitely came out a lot better from the first one. Again, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in for our second game. Team KMS taking their second loss, but that's all right. A lot of positives to come out of that. That'll do it for me, Josh, and James in the booth. Special shout out to Justin, and see you guys soon.